Oh, okay. First time I get to see. I don't know if it's good or not. Fancy. Say when. Do we need the attorney? Do we need to wait for the attorney? No. Okay. All right, good morning. Good morning. Is the mic on? There you go. No, it is. Okay, good. Good morning. I'd like to call to order the meeting of the Louisiana Architect Selection Board for Wednesday, July the 17th, 2024. And would you please call the roll?
Yes. Mr. McGuire.
Here.
Mr. Sparrow.
Here.
Mr. Romero.
Here.
Mr. Domain.
Here.
Mr. Babineau.
Here.
Mr. Boudreau.
Here.
Mr. Pugh. We have a quorum.
Thank you. I'd call for an approval of the May 15th, 2024 minutes.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Romero, second.
I'll second.
And second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposition? Hearing none, motion passes. Any new business to come before the board this morning? Seeing and hearing none, we'll move forward. Is there any public comments to come in front of the board this morning? And again, seeing and hearing none, we'll move forward to the selection of the designers.
Excuse me,
bef-
Mr. Domain, number one. Could you go ahead and,
Announce the.
yes.
Yes, I was about to do that, but thank you. Before we ask the designer, the user to come up, I'd like to make a note that we have been informed on item number 1, the Southern University Lab School Complex. Stantec has withdrawn their application. Just, okay, there's Ms. Morgan. All right. Keith, if that's acceptable, we'll move forward now.
Correct.
Okay, great. Item number 1, 19-616-2302, F19002607, New Southern University Laboratory School Complex, Southern University, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Good morning.
Good morning, Ken Dawson, Assistant Director for Facility Planning for the University System. I can't tell you how important this particular project is. The situation at the lab school is pretty dire. We had past administration that visited last year, as well as administration from our state delegation that visited this year. When there's a situation where you have to adjust temperature by sending somebody on the roof to adjust valves from the roof, that's the issue that is not conducive to good learning. So this project is very important, not only because of those issues of long-term maintenance issues, but also because of the growth of the lab school and being able to facilitate that particular growth. After discussions with members of the lab school, because we actually had the principal and other people of his staff involved in the decision-making along with my administration and my upline, the recommendation are as follows. Our first choice is E, Holland Smith Architecture. The second choice is F, Grace Bear Architecture, and the third choice is C, Chasm Architecture.
Thank you. Mr. Boudreau.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. So FB&C has a committee that reviews all the applications, and they're all very, very good. The results of our committee's recommendations are firm E, Holly Smith Architects. Second place recommendation is firm I, Manning Architects, APAC. And our third place recommendation is firm G, AQ Studios, Fluger, a joint venture.
Thank you.
May we have the ballot, please?
Oops. Wonderful. Okay, I'm having some difficulty now. And who's the last Smith? I figured, is that Jim? Okay. That's awesome. Thank you. Mr. McGuire, first choice, E, Echo. Second choice, I, India. Third choice, F, Foxtrot. Mr. Spera, first choice, I, India. Second choice, G, Golf. Third choice, E, Echo. Mr. Romero, first choice, H, Hotel. Second choice, F, Foxtrot. Third choice, D, Delta. Mr. Domingue, first choice, G, Golf. Second choice, E, Echo. Third choice, I, India. Mr. Babineau, first choice, H, Hotel. Second choice, E, Echo. Third choice, D, Delta. Mr. Boudreau, first choice, E, Echo. Second choice, I, India. Third choice, G, Golf. Mr. Pugh, first choice, E, Echo. Second choice, I, India. Third choice, G, Golf. Mr. Dawson, first choice, E, Echo. Second choice, F, Foxtrot. Third choice, C, Charlie.
Firm E as in Echo, Holly and Smith Architects, 17. Firm F as in Foxtrot, Grace Aber Curtis Architects in association with Williams and Williams Architecture, 5. Firm C as in Charlie, Chasm Architecture, 1. Firm I as in India, Manning Architects, 10. Firm G as in Golf, AQ Studios, Pfluger, a joint venture, 7. Firm H as in Hotel, Column Partners Architects and Perkins and Will, 6. And firm D as in Delta, Domain Architecture plus Modus, a joint venture in association with Williams and Williams, 2. This project will be interviewed. I'll place the totals in order of firms from highest to lowest, and we'll have a roll call vote on whether the board members would like to interview the firms. So just give me 1 second. Okay, board members say yes or no when I call your name. Firm E as in Echo, Holly and Smith, Mr. McGuire,
Yes.
Mr. Sparrow,
Yes.
Mr. Romero,
Yes.
Mr. Domain,
Yes.
Mr. Babineau,
Yes.
Mr. Boudreau,
Yes.
Mr. Pugh,
Yes.
Mr. Dawson.
Yes.
This firm will receive an invitation to be interviewed. From I as in India, Manning Architects, Mr. McGuire,
Yes.
Mr. Sparrow,
Yes.
Mr. Romero,
Yes.
Mr. Domain,
Yes.
Mr. Babineau,
Yes.
Mr. Boudreau,
Yes.
Mr. Pugh,
Yes.
Mr. Dawson.
Yes.
This firm will receive an invitation to be interviewed. From G as in golf, AQ Studios and Fluger joint venture, Mr. McGuire,
Yes.
Mr. Sparrow,
Yes.
Mr. Romero,
Yes.
Mr. Domain,
Yes.
Mr. Babineau,
Yes.
Mr. Boudreau,
Yes.
Mr. Pugh,
Yes.
Mr. Dawson.
Yes.
This firm will receive an invitation to be interviewed. From H as in hotel, Coleman Partners Architects LLC and Perkins and Will, Mr. McGuire,
Yes.
Mr. Sparrow,
Yes.
Mr. Romero,
Yes.
Mr. Domain,
Yes.
Mr. Babineau,
Yes.
Mr. Boudreau,
Yes.
Mr. Pugh,
Yes.
and Mr. Dawson.
Yes.
This firm will be invited to be interviewed. From F as in Foxtrot, Grace Aber Curtis in association with Williams and Williams Architecture. Mr. McGuire,
No.
Mr. Sparrow,
Yes.
Mr. Romero,
Yes.
Mr. Domain,
Yes.
Mr. Babineau,
No.
Mr. Boudreau,
Yes.
Mr. Pugh,
Yes.
and Mr. Dawson.
Yes.
This firm will receive an invitation to be interviewed. From D as in Delta,
May I interrupt, please?
sure,
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think there is a limit of 5 firms. that
Correct.
Will be, and we have reached that number.
yes, we have reached that limit, I'm sorry. So yes. So from E as in Echo, Holly and Smith Architects. From I as in India, Manning Architects. From G as in Golf, AQ Studios and Fluger, a joint venture. From H as in Hotel, Coleman Partners Architects and Perkins and Will. And from F as in Foxtrot, Grace Aber Curtis Architects in association with Williams and Williams Architecture. You all will receive an invitation to be interviewed. The meeting is tentatively Wednesday, July 31st, and I will be sending out further instructions from there.
Thank you. Moving on to item number 2, 09-340-12-01, F 09000094, Central Louisiana State Hospital relocation to Pinecrest, Pinecrest Supports and Services Center, Pineville, Louisiana. Good morning, Ms. Gauthier.
Good morning, sir. I'm Celeste Goche with Central Louisiana State Hospital Administrator. We're in the final stages of our current project of relocating our facility right next to Pinecrest. Adjacent is a psychiatric facility that houses 116 patients. This project for review is for an administration building. This was originally in the current scope of our current project, but we had to pull it out and go through the whole process because of the nature of the project. So, let's see.
Do you mind talking closer to your mic?
I'm so sorry. Is there anything else that you need?
No, the next thing will be your recommendations, please.
With consultation of LDH and our secretary, Evan Harrington, the first choice would be I, second choice would be D, the third choice would be H.
Would you mind repeating that a little louder, please?
First choice would be I, second choice would be D, and third choice would be H.
Okay, that is India Delta Hotel IDH. Thank you. Mr. Boudreau.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. So we also have a committee, and we reviewed the applicants, all very good. Our committee results resulted in the recommendation of firm I, India, Ballard, MBSB Group. Second place recommendation is from D, Delta, Baron, Heiberg, and Mercado. And our committee's third place recommendation is from G, Golf, Parish Architecture.
Thank you.
code.
Would help. I appreciate that.
Oh.
Thank you.
Ms. Gautier, if you would bring your recommendation up when you have a chance, please. Thank you. Mr. McGuire, first choice, I, India. Second choice, C, Charlie. Third choice, D, Delta. Mr. Sparrow, first choice, D, Delta. Second choice, H, Hotel. Third choice, I, India. Mr. Romero, first choice, I, India. Second choice, D, Delta. Third choice, G, Golf. Mr. Domingue, first choice, I, India. Second choice, D, Delta. Third choice, H, Hotel. Mr. Babineau, first choice, B, Bravo. Second choice, D, Delta. Third choice, I, India. Mr. Boudreau, first choice, I, India. Second choice, D, Delta. Third choice, G, Golf. Mr. Pugh, first choice, I, India. Second choice, D, Delta. Third choice, G, Golf. Ms. Gautier, first choice, I, India. Second choice, D, Delta. And third choice, H, Hotel.
From I as in India, Ballard CLC Incorporated and MBSB Group, 20. From D as in Delta, Baron, Heimberg, and Bricado, 16. From H as in Hotel, Vermillion Architects, 4. From G as in Golf, Parish Architecture, 3. From C as in Charlie, Greenleaf Architects, 2. And from B as in Bravo, KSA Engineers, 3. By majority of first place votes, the contract is awarded to firm I as in India, Ballard CLC, and MBSB Group, a joint venture.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Gauthier. Item number 3, 08-419-23-01, F 080000152, JESTC Training Facility Improvements, Louisiana State Police Department of Public Safety and Corrections, Zachary, Louisiana. Captain?
Good morning,
Good morning.
everybody. Can y'all hear me? My name is Paul Schmar. I'm the captain of the Training Academy for Louisiana State Police. I'm ecstatic to be here this morning. Thank y'all for having us. we're very excited to be moving on with this project. This is a project that we've been working on, and we want to move forward with it. And it's going to be part of our de-escalation program, to where we're trying to build a facility where we're going to have our virtual reality scenarios. And this is going to help all our troopers, and not just help our troopers, but eventually it's going to help all our citizens of our great state, because we're going to train our troopers with different scenarios in this facility. Right now, we're using other space that's utilized for different things, and we on top of each other. So using this facility is going to help us have everything in one place, create everything, all the scenarios, and help out our troopers and train them the proper way for our de-escalation. So we're excited to move forward with this, and unless you have any questions, I can move on to the recommendations.
Please.
So we did meet with our staff, and our first choice is going to be A as in Apple. Second choice is going to be L as in Lima. And our third recommendation is O as in Oscar.
Thank you. Mr. Boudreau?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Our committee reviewed all the applications, and we offer the following recommendations. Our first place recommendation is from I, India, Parish Architecture. Our committee's second place recommendation is from A, Alpha, DB Architecture of Acadiana. And our third place recommendation is from O, Oscar, Zyler Architects.
Thank you. Mr. McGuire, first choice, A, Alpha. Second choice, L, Lima. Third choice, O, Oscar. Mr. Sparrow, first choice, A, Alpha. Second choice, I, India. Third choice, E, Echo. Mr. Romero, first choice, A, Alpha. Second choice, E, Echo. Third choice, J, Juliet. Mr. Domingue, first choice, A, Alpha. Second choice, O, Oscar. Third choice, I, India. Mr. Babineau, first choice, H, Hotel. Second choice, in November. Third choice, L, Lima. Mr. Boudreau, first choice, I, India. Second choice, A, Alpha. Third choice, O, Oscar. Mr. Pugh, first choice, I, India. Second choice, A, Alpha. Third choice, O, Oscar. Captain Shamaro, first choice, A, Alpha. Second choice, L, Lima. And third choice, O, Oscar.
From A as in Alpha, DB Architecture of Acadiana, 19. From L as in Lima, Mujo Architecture, 5. From O as in Oscar, Xyler Architects, 6. From I as in India, Parish Architecture, 9. From E as in Echo, Ritter Mayer Architects, 3. From J as in Juliet, Kern Architects, 1. From H as in Hotel, Holden Architects, 3. And from N as in November, GD Architecture, 2. By majority of first place votes, the contract is awarded to firm A as in Alpha, DB Architecture of Acadiana.
Thank you, Captain. It is my understanding I do not need to adjourn this meeting to move into the emergency application?
Correct.
Correct. Okay, thank you. This is also listed as item number 1. It's the emergency application 01-107-18-02F01004564. Roof replacement, Smith Brown Memorial Union, Southern University, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Good morning, Mr. Dawson.
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Let me first say that I appreciate the effort that FPC did in making sure that we move effectively, progressively, and getting this done. In a situation where there's a roof problem, is definitely a great concern. Unfortunately, the roof was over the bowling alley, and we can't imagine having water coming from the roof into bowling lanes is not a good thing. So again, thank all of you for accepting this as an emergency application and involving your team and Veronica. Thank you guys, Jim, for what you've done as well. We did go through some discussions. It was kind of quick for us, but we still had some discussions yesterday on our recommendations. Our first choice is A, DB Architecture. Our second choice is M, Mujo Architecture. And our third choice is F, Myers Engineering.
Thank you. Mr. Boudreau.
Thank you for your kind words, Mr. Dawson. We also want to thank all of the applicants in this board for acting quickly, and all the applicants. We had many, many good applicants to choose from. Our committee did meet rapidly, and we have the following recommendations from our committee review. Our committee's first place recommendation is firm K, which is Kilo Xyler Architects. Our second place recommendation is firm D, Delta Didier Architecture. And our committee's third place recommendation is firm M, Mike Mujo Architecture.
Thank you. Mr. McGuire, first choice, Q, Quebec. Second choice, F, Foxtrot. Third choice, K, Kilo. Mr. Sparrow, first choice, K, Kilo. Second choice, D, Delta. Third choice, L, Lima. Mr. Romero, first choice, D, Delta. Second choice, E, Echo. Third choice, A, Alpha. Mr. Domingue, first choice, Q, Quebec. Second choice, K, Kilo. Third choice, D, Delta. Mr. Babineau, first choice, I, India. Second choice, H, Hotel. Third choice, C, Charlie. Mr. Boudreau, first choice, K, Kilo. Second choice, D, Delta. Third choice, M, Mike. Mr. Pugh, first choice, K, Kilo. Second choice, D, Delta. Third choice, M, Mike. Mr. Dawson, first choice, A, Alpha. Second choice, M, Mike. Third choice, F, Foxtrot.
Okay. Firm A as in Alpha, DB Architecture of Acadiana, 4. From M as in Mike, Mujo Architecture, 4. From F as in Foxtrot, Mayor Engineers, 3. From K as in Kilo, Xyler Architects, 12. From D as in Delta, Didier Architecture, 10. From Q as in Quebec, Made Design and BECI, a joint venture, 6. From L as in Lima, Blitch Neville Architects, 1. From E as in Echo, Kern Architects, 2. From I as in India, GD Architecture, 3. From H as in Hotel, Fusion Architects, 2. And from C as in Charlie, DNA Workshop, 1. We'll have a final ballot between firms K as in Kilo, Xyla Architects, and from D as in Delta, Didier Architecture.
It'll be a blue.
Thank you.
Mr. McGuire, K, Kilo. Mr. Sparrow, K, Kilo. Mr. Romero, D, Delta. Mr. Domingue, K, Kilo. Mr. Babineau, D, Delta. Mr. Boudreau, K, Kilo. Mr. Pugh. K, Kilo. Mr. Dawson, correct me if I'm wrong. D, Delta.
Firm K as in Kilo, Xyler Architects, 5. Firm D as in Delta, DDA Architecture, 3. By majority vote, the contract is awarded to firm K as in Kilo, Xyler Architects.
Thank you. With no further business scheduled to come before the board, I'd move for a motion for adjournment. Mr. Babineau, and a second?
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposition? Hearing none, meeting is adjourned. Thank you for no tie. 30.
Yes, sir.
I'm here. I know.
Oh, Miss Sherry.
Yes.
Lack of things
to do. A lot of projects. That's good, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Domain. I should have made the final one now.